which sniper rifle should you use in the Warzone and which ones are absolutely no-go. Let's look at all their damage profiles, and I'll crystallize out 2 that are absolutely amazing, and I also have builds for you that I've never shown so far. Let's begin with the SAB and the LAB. They're marksman rifles. Technically, in their first damage drop-off, they do insane headshot damage of 200 and 165 to the body. But if you're looking actually for the furthest range, and that's 44 meters plus, they only do 111 damage to the head and 92 or 50 even to lower arms and legs. So you cannot land a 3-shot body shot if you in any way hit like lower arms or legs or whatsoever. It's crazy how useless they are. Compare that to the SPX, for example. The SPX still on the longest range has 216 headshot, and then with anywhere on the body you could down someone, it does only 128 to the chest. So with a chest shot and anywhere else on the body, the head obviously, you would not land a 2-shot as well. So SPX also wide useless. You cannot down someone with 2 shots. You want that though. I wanted to build a very quick snipe super whippersnapper SPR because I thought it's going to be amazing. Same problematic here though. That's 99 damage to the chest and 55 to lower arms and legs and 63 to the shoulders. You know how this sometimes is. Someone turns to you or whatsoever, you hit him in the chest, good, 99 damage, fantastic. But if you hit him anywhere else, screwed. So the marksman rifles, we completely mark off and not use them anymore. But what about the snipers though? MCPR first with the insane bullet velocity. Looking at the MCPR, things get a little bit more interested. It has a humongous headshot damage. I think it does like 248 or so. The MCPR has a humongous headshot damage around 249, 248. They're surrounding to 250. So it lands 1 shot if you have not full HP. Then it does 156 to the chest and 94 to the upper arms / shoulders, which would be a 2-shot. Also, if you had the throat for 180, you could also hit anywhere else on the body and 2-shot someone. But here comes the kind of problem. If you now hit in the chest for 156, and then you hit lower arms or legs because the opponent is moving, jumping, whatsoever, that's only 87 damage. And that would not give you a 2-shot to kill, which is a problem, I think, because with this super hit scan rifle, you kind of want to be able to land this 2-shot to kill, especially like no bullet drop, just point, click, shoot. It's kind of bad. Compare that now to the Victus XMR, which was known as a 1-shot sniper, and it still does 248 damage to the head. So if you're minimally damaged, if you just jumped off a building and someone hits you, you're down. It does 186 to the chest on the longest range, and then 90 plus wherever on the body. And that is 250 damage wherever. So as long as you hit a chest shot, you can hit wherever you want afterwards to down someone, which means that I would not actually even aim for the head. Like, trying to hit a headshot is useless. You can try to aim for the neck, or like for the chin area, but there's never a reason to actually try to get this perfect headshot spot, because no matter where you hit, it's a 2-shot down. So you just want to hit end of the day and get that shot in. And with the Signal 50, it's the same thing, interestingly enough. It has 173 to the chest and then 90 plus wherever on the body as well, making it an absolute menace to destroy people left and right, especially with a quick double tap to get people down. I love the Signal, but the ADS time is quite slow. So I made a new build that is a bit more whippersnapper. Ammunition still goes for the high velocity, no question about that. For bullet velocity here also, and damage range, just pull it out. Then for the barrel, it is the 29-inch. There's no other barrel. The others are really not worth it. That one goes for inbound side speed and recoil steadiness in this case to kind of smoothen out the bounce that the gun has. Then for the muzzle, you would usually go for the Brewing counter ops. The nil sound has half the bullet velocity for only 34 milliseconds plus, and it's still enough, especially you can tune this towards bullet velocity and inbound side speed. Then for the best ADS speed, you want the laser. It makes no difference if you take a Choreo or an FSS. One is red, the other one is green, so choose the one you kind of like more. For the last ADS speed, you could take a stock, but it's 10 milliseconds, and for the optic, it's actually 14 milliseconds. Here I choose between the Bullseye and the Forge Tag Delta. So So these are kind of like the 3 you can choose between. It's minus 14 milliseconds. This one here, for example, has just the red dot. And the cool thing is, with the lower magnification, you actually stay a bit closer to where you start shooting. The higher magnification, you don't do that. If you like the bullseye optic, that's the chevron, but a lot of people don't actually enjoy the chevron. But you kind of do stay closer to where you're shooting, that you can faster do these follow-up shots, especially in the 50 to 100 meter range. This build makes the signal even more viable than it has ever been before. Victus XMR get the same treatment to make it quicker. Ammunition is still high velocity rounds, bullet velocity, and in this case, damage range out as well. Laser is the AccuShot because I just like the rat one. The other one if you like that more. Then you're not going to take a barrel. There's 170 meters per second for the barrel. You can get 110 meters per second with the nil sound and only plus 34 milliseconds ADS time. If you tune this towards bullet velocity, it gets even more bullet velocity. So that's quite like the same as the barrel roughly. Now I want to reduce the ADS time even more. We can take the stock, and here we have the rise stock for sprint speed and aim down sight speed, and we can tune this for its aiming stability, which is very important, and aim down sight speed. And then for the optic, again, we're choosing between the 3: bullseye, Cronin, or forge. I tried around with the thermal scopes. The problem with the thermal scopes is that they stop working after 100 meters roughly. You only get a black outline around the character, which is hard to see. I mean, up to 100 meters is very good, but afterwards it's kind of useless. So we're going for the Cronin or the Forge Stack Delta, whatever you prefer there again. And again, the gun has so low hit scan bullet drop that you don't really have to worry about having maximum bullet velocity with this. Now, if you're struggling to find a sniper support, we have the top 5 sniper supports ordered from Time to Kill right here for you.